Ladies and gentlemen of the Action Army, what is going on? And welcome to another episode of Answers for Athletes. We got a question today. We don't really have a question. We have a statement from one of my athletes online. He said, "My knees hurt, but I didn't even do anything yesterday. I did a minor workout yesterday. Why do my knees hurt?" Before I give you this, I got a great answer for you. Before I give you that answer, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment JUMP, J-U-M-P, if you want a free bodyweight vertical jump training program. Comment your question down below if you want me to answer your question in a video just like this. And check out my advanced training programs. I will take you to the next level. We got the vertical jump secret system, beyond the rim. We got a bunch of options. I'm not gonna bore you with all of our options. So if your knees hurt right now and you didn't do anything yesterday, it's one of two things, right? Number one, which is probably not it, but number one is if you didn't do anything yesterday, you didn't get any blood flow to the tendons, right? You didn't flush any oxygen-rich, nutrient-rich blood to the tendons because you were sitting around doing nothing. You didn't warm up the tendons at all. That could be a reason. Right? So it's always better to do some sort of activity, whether it's just going for a walk or hitting your ISOs for that day or doing, getting on the exercise bike, just getting some blood flow to the tendons. And we're talking about patellar tendon, quadriceps tendon. He's talking about patellar tendons, I believe. It's always better to do some sort of movement, some sort of warm up, some sort of ISOs, some sort of something that is going to be better than just resting and doing nothing. This is why when people get tendinopathy or tendonitis, when they get overuse injuries or jumper's knee or runner's knee, as people like to call it, they don't recommend you to just rest anymore. Some do, but back in the day, they said, well, your knees hurt. You need to just rest and rest and rest. And sometimes ice. And then rest more. And then when you'd come back and you'd get back into activity, ow, my knees hurt again. So that is no longer what they recommend that you do. And you shouldn't either. So resting is never really the good thing to do, the right thing to do. What you should do is light activity, light blood flow work, light movement, anything that is not going to break your tendons down more, but it's just going to flush blood to the area, which tendons, it can be harder than muscles to flush blood to that area. But you guys get it. I keep yapping about this. You guys understand. Don't just rest. Do some sort of something. Number two, and this is probably what the issue is. So if you find that, and I see this a lot, your knees hurt, right? Sometimes my knees hurt. Very rarely anymore because I'm smarter than I used to be, although I might not look it or seem it or sound like it. I'm a tiny bit smarter than I used to be. But if your knees hurt today and you did nothing yesterday, or you did a minor workout yesterday, then it's probably not from yesterday. There is a residual effect with tendons that is 24 to 48 hours afterwards. So if, let's say on Monday, you do a really intense workout, or you play basketball, or you do something really intense, during that workout, you might say, wow, I feel pretty good. My knees don't hurt. Then the next day, you might say, wow, I'm still feeling kind of good. Or you might say, it hurts a little bit, but it's not that bad. And then 2 days later, 48 hours later, you're like, bro, I can't walk. My knees hurt so bad. I didn't even do anything yesterday. I just rested. It's because there's a residual effect with tendons that is up to, 24 to 48, sometimes even a little bit longer, depending on you and, where you are on the tendon pathology continuum. Anyways, what do you do about it? Well, first of all, don't do it again, right? Once you do that a couple times, you can kind of get the message that you shouldn't do that anymore. But you need to use the pain scale, both during your workout. So don't go above 3 out of 10 on the pain scale on any exercise during your workout, but then monitor your knees after 24 hours and 48 hours after. This is why it's great to have a tendon journal or a notebook where you just wake up in the morning, you do some sort of body weight squat or your isometrics in the morning, and you write down, this is how bad my knees hurt. I'm at a 3 out of 10 today, 2 out of 10 today. Oh, I'm at a 5 out of 10 today. And then you can begin to notice the patterns, and you can track where your knees hurt the most and what you did the day before and 2 days before, and you can begin to see the patterns and not do that anymore. So track during your workouts. Don't go anything above 3 out of 10 pain during your workouts. And then track 24 hours afterwards and 48 hours afterwards, those next 2 days, and make sure that you are still, when you get up in the morning and you do your body weight squat or your isometrics, make sure that you are still below a 3 out of 10 pain. If you're not, you did too much in that workout, and the next time you need to either do a little bit less or try, the same amount and see if your body adapted. I would do a tiny bit less. But yeah, you guys get it. So I've been on a streak of, like, sometimes I do these answers for athletes videos and I'm like, I explain that so poorly. That's how I feel right now. I feel like that was such a bad video. Anyways, let me know if it was a bad video. I'm going to put it out anyways because quite frankly, I don't have time to do it again. But I love you all. I hope that you got some value out of that. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment, jump for a free bodyweight vertical jump training program. Comment your question down below if you want me to babble about your freaking question and give you a terrible answer like I just did in this video. And then get our training programs, nathanielmorton.com, or just click the link in the description and the pinned comment. I also need to stop doing like 30 videos in one day because by the end, I just don't even know what my name is. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.